Yo, guys, good morning, good morning. Happy CPI day. I think that's what we should just call it, right? Happy CPI day. Whoa, my light fell. What's going on here? There we go. All right, let's see what we got going on out here. The watch list has been sent out. Let's see something here, guys. I'm trying all sorts of different things. That's better. All right. So, good morning, good morning. Let's get ready to get to work. Watch has been sent out. Let me pull it up here on my screen real quick so we can start going into that one. Guys, today's live stream is going to be a tad shorter than normal. I have an appointment I need to attend to a little bit after 10 o'clock. So today's live stream will be a little bit shorter than usual. Just a heads up on that. All right, so CPI basically came in line, basically came in line. You had core CPI month over month come in at 0.5%, forecasted at 0.4. It's not drastic. You had CPI month over month, forecasted at 0.4. Actual was 0.4. You had CPI year over year, expected 6.0. Okay, expected 6.0 on that one, and it came in at 6.0. And then you had core CPI year over year, expected at 5.5, came in at 5.5. So I expect to run up into 93 zone on the SPY, and I'd expect that level to hold resistance. Why is that? Well, if we hop on over to the daily chart right here, you can see clear as day. I want to make sure you can see the price. There you go. You can see clear as day. Let's get rid of these lines here I had drawn earlier from the moving averages. The 200-day moving average, which is this red line right here. If we put the crosshairs across that, that's $93 zone. I'd expect that $93 zone to hold resistance. I don't expect the SPY to get up over that at all. I'd expect it to probably go test it today. Off the back of the CPI news and the banks rallying. Why are the banks rallying? Well, very simple. The fiasco that we saw happen here with Silicon Valley Bank, all those depositors will be made whole, and that's money coming from the FDIC. So banks have started to rally off that because, well, that should basically keep contagion from spreading into other banks. Okay, so that's why we're seeing this rally. So I expect that 93 zone to hold resistance on the SPY, but I do kind of expect us to go test that. I don't know how clean the move will be though, and that is the concerning factor. Key, a bank here that, look at this thing, guys. If you would have caught something down here in the 9s, you'd already be up here at 13, 14 bucks. If we hold over $13, we have a gap to fill here to 15. You can see if it happens. It's already filled it halfway there. So if we open up here, it's kind of high, but we'll see what happens with that one. Then you have Tesla. Remember, guys, it's 162. We talked about it. This was on the watch list not too long ago, talking about 162 holding support. And there you go. You've held support at 162. Now you're getting that push up here all the way back up to the 180 zone. If we can hold over yesterday's highs, I expect the 184 zone to get tested if the market rallies. But I do expect that line to hold resistance. Previously, it was a level of support and turned resistance right here. I'd expect it to hold resistance on a test now. All right, now let's hop on over real quick here to the ES so we can go take a look at that chart and see what's going on. So on the ES, I'd expect this 39.20 zone to hold support if we get down there. If not, The next support zone that I would be eyeing is going to be right here around this 39.40. I'd like to see it hold above 39.40, 39.30 zone. Like if it can hold above those zones, I think you have here potential where we could see the ES creep its way back up here towards 39.70. All right, that's what I'll be watching for this morning. Like I said, I have a meeting I have to get to after 10 o'clock, an appointment. So this stream will be a little bit shorter. I might not even catch a trade in here just because I don't want to be caught up in a trade and then have to close it prematurely and run, you know? So just a heads up on that. All right, let me see something here. Something's weird with these settings. I suspect something. I don't know. Yo, where is everybody? In the chat. You guys are awfully quiet today. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. The bell has rang, obviously. Let's see who wants to make the moves. Tesla straight into that 180 zone already. Oh, there we go, guys. All right, awesome. Good morning, Adriana, Christian, Francisco. Good morning, good morning. All right, cool beans, guys. Let's see what we got. I just wanted to make sure like everything was working. Never know. I checked my settings to make sure I didn't have it like on member only mode or anything like that. So far, since this candle right here on this 3-minute chart on the ES, that is your 8:30 a.m. CPI data drop. And this thing just went insane. Look at this candle. Are you kidding me? Crazy wicks. And we've just been grinding higher. And that's what I'm kind of a little bit concerned about with today now, that maybe it's just a grindy, choppy trade with shallow pullbacks. That's the only concern I really have. So we'll see. All right, we're getting a little drop here already off of 45 on the ES. I almost feel like we should pull back deeper. I just don't know if we will, you know? I just don't know if we will. Yo, Bill. Oh, man. Nice. Bill, you started the curriculum already yesterday? That's great. So Bill says he started the DTC curriculum yesterday, and it's awesome. So well put together. Awesome, bro. Any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out, you know? Don't hesitate. All right, so we're testing those 40s. Looks like maybe we'll just push off that level. If we do, I think it's just going to be a grinder, which is fine. Some people trade those based off of trend lines. Not really my style. I rarely ever trade just a trend line for the sake of it being a trend line. Yo, those of you who were not here yesterday, later in the morning, Bill actually gave away 5 memberships to the channel here. Super nice of him to do. He had a big day yesterday based off of one of the trade ideas, and he wanted to give back to the community we're building here. He gave away 5 memberships. That was super cool, man. Appreciate it. Just wanted to let you know again. We're still having a little bit of trouble there at 45. Cuban coffee time. Oh, that's right. Dan isn't here. Dan isn't back until what is it? Thursday. Ah, so good. The King. Oh no, you missed it. Yeah. Yesterday Bill gave away 5 memberships. So like people who were around were the ones who got it, because I figured out how it worked on YouTube side. They're the ones who pick apparently who gets it, and it's based off of basically based off of how much they watch the channel, participate in chat and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know you could do that at all. So yesterday after we ended the stream, I Googled it. I was like, how does that work? And that's how it works. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, man. So we're just grinding away. Yo, Jeffrey. Jeffrey says, go Bill. That's right. Go Bill. Go Bill indeed. All right, let's see what we got going on here on the SPY. Let's hop on over back there. Wow, that crazy quick little drop here, and then bang, right back over VWAP. This is the telltale signs of a grinder to me, guys. The gap up is significant. Like, it's significant, you know? So that gap up is significant, and you have a lot of potential light, right, overhead resistance. It's just the telltale signs of a grinder. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my style, and definitely not something I can get involved in today. I gotta hop out of here soonish. Dang, the King. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, those just come out of nowhere sometimes, I swear. What's FRC doing? Coming on back down some? And you got some potential support here in this 42 zone on FRC. We're far away from there, though. 46s. 45 could be a potential level. Very, very weird volume on this one. It's so spotty. There goes the SPY, guys, pushing up to new highs on the day. Oh, my shoulder. I don't know what to tell you, man. Honestly, guys, like, You're on a trend line. You're on a trend line here. I'll draw it out. You're on a bit of a trend line here. That's what it is. It's really, if you use a 2000 tick chart, you could probably get some small scalps in. Up 2 points here, 3 points there, 1.5 here. You could probably get something like that cooking. Or you could wait for pullbacks into the trend line, see if it holds, get long, stop under the trend line. We have room to 39.70. I mean, you know, that's big picture, in my opinion, 39.70s, but it's just looking like it's going to be one of those grinders, not like yesterday, man. Yesterday we had that nice deep pullback, then bang, then another nice pullback and bang. We're not going to get that today. We're just not going to get it. So I'm just going to sit on yesterday's profits. Oh, guys, just in case there's anybody new here, free watch list. You can sign up for the watch list right here. And Trade Ideas has 25% off. I mean, if you, especially if you like to trade equities, even if it's just swing trading, these are the best scanners around. Absolutely the best scanners around. Nice. The king. Hell yeah. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, grinders aren't your thing either, Bill. Same, man. They've never been my thing. Never, 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 never. I never liked trading grinders. Never. The reason you're getting this type of grindy action is just because of the size of the gap up. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at your gap up. It's freaking huge. Like, it's big. That's a huge gap up. You know, if we get another big dip over the next couple of days, I might swing trade some call options on the SPY into next week. Or maybe I'll buy some oversold stock into next week that has some possible strength. I'm gonna start doing a little bit of homer for a swing trade. I'm gonna start doing some homer for a swing trade because this type of action that we're seeing with this CPI data, what the FDIC just did for the banks, the Fed probably pauses rate hikes this month. Or at least they can. At least they can. And we have the meeting next week on the 20-something. I think the 22nd. I gotta check. I gotta go check on that. But yeah, we could easily see a pause. There we go, guys. Just grinding. Grinding against VWAP. Grinding against that trend line. Nice push this time. Maybe finally get a little extension there. Check your spam box, the king. Because I know they go up because I have it pulled up here in my email. So if anything, check the spam box. It's possible they went in. They could be going in there, which sucks, but it's definitely possible. I'm texting right now Jono, who sends out the watch list, letting him know as well. But I'm pretty sure that if you're not getting it, then it's probably going to the spam box. Oh, we're right back to VWAP. Nothing in spam today? That is super weird, man. Here, send an email here. Send an email here with the email address that you signed up for and let me know. That way I'll let John check it out. I'll send him a text and tell him, hey, go check the info email and look into that. And he will. Hey guys, the company email is in there for you in the chat as well. So if anyone has any issues with the watch list, do the same thing there. Just send us an email, let us know that you're not getting the watch list, and we'll make sure to double check and make sure your email is in the right section so that when we send out the watch list in the mornings, you get it. Also, if you're interested in going through the curriculum and want a discount code, that's your best route to go. Send us an email. And, you know, I always like to make sure everyone that's on the stream is taken care of. Nice. Yep. That's how you got your coupon. That's right, Bill. All right. So the SPY came back down towards VWAP, tested it again, and we've actually broken to the downside of the trend line. We're trying to recover it now. If it recovers it, we'll probably push up higher then, and maybe we finally start to get to those extensions that looked like we were going to get, well, we didn't a minute ago. Let's go take a look. The equity side of things. What do we got? Oh, wow. Remember this line we just drew? We got really close to it. We got down here to 42.70. That was like a $42. Now we're trying to bounce off of that on FRC. So definitely something to keep on watch there. Tesla pushed into that 182 zone, not close. I mean, it got close, but not close enough. You know, 183.90 is where that line's drawn, that 184 area for resistance. We're seeing resistance ahead of time there on that daily chart. It's trying to get bopped back up here as the SPY tries to get back up over a VWAP here. I guess in a few minutes I might have to run, because I got to get to that appointment. Well, I actually got to be here for it, but I don't want to wait till the last minute for sure. Sizable move on Meta, guys. 190 is holding support right now. SPY back under VWAP trying to hold that 9 AMA zone. I think it needs to get down there and test it. Oh, we got there. We tested that 9 AMA. Look at the hop we're getting right off that level right now. That's that 40 zone on the ES. But there's a lack of volume on these bounce attempts right now. Oh, the king, that's not too far off from, well, I don't know nowadays, but I know that 120 used to be the level, the maximum level. So that's not too far off, man. Some diet changes and exercise could help get that back down there towards that 120, that 120 zone. Definitely possible, especially if you're type 2. So the SPY trying to hold on to that 9 AMA. Bill, what's up? Could we get the TI scans showing on your screen? I want to see those before I buy them, the trade idea ones. I can't do it right now just because I'd have to really knock everything down and reorganize my screens, but I could definitely get something working there. I can definitely get something working there. So yeah, I'll figure something out, and maybe tomorrow or the next day I can start getting those scans up in there for you. I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. Yep, absolutely, man. We can figure that out. I'll have to rearrange the screens a little bit, but it can be done. Wow. 9 AMA holding that support there, SPY back up over VWAP. Definitely, like we said, choppy-ish type action. Oh, that's good, the king. Yep, my pleasure, Bill. All right, guys, before I leave in a few minutes, I want to give you an onslaught here of free stuff. So bear with me here. First thing up for grabs, free Discord. Come on by. There's no paid walls on the Discord. Come on by, and that way we can chat after the streams are over and whatnot. The free watch list if you're not signed up. And a free trading course, because why not? You know? So there you go. A bunch of free stuff for you guys to enjoy. I'm going to start getting ready to get out of here. I know much shorter stream today. Much shorter stream today. Not what I wanted, but kind of forgot I had this appointment to get to today after 10. You're trying to get that bounce back on over VWAP on the SPY. You know, honestly, if I had to miss, or cut a stream short to this week, I'd rather it be this one than yesterday's, because yesterday's we kicked butt big time. Today's is what we said. You know, it would be choppy, grindy, and it's been exactly that. I mean, look at the SPY. Now let's hop on over here. You can look at the ES. Just grindy, choppy action. Now we're testing the bottom end of that trend line. If that holds resistance, you could probably see this thing turn back around and go to the downside. But I'm not a big trend line type guy, so it's not something that I would necessarily be going after. If the SPY can hold on to VWAP here, you could see a move higher back to the highs. No fib levels coming into play there. The 23.6 fib was lining up with the 9 AMA where we found actual support, which actually lines up with yesterday's high. That was actually a nice setup there for a quick scalp at least. But yeah, guys, I think it's just going to be grindy and stuff. So better off moving on today. I'm going to go ahead and get into that appointment. You guys have the email there for the company. You have all the free stuff to sign up for if you want it. Watch list, courses. Oh, I see some courses being signed up for right now. That's where you heard their bing, bing. I heard like 3 of those back to back, and now I just saw it. So awesome. Take advantage of it, because why not? And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m., and we'll try to do this all over again. I have no appointment set up for tomorrow. I'm pretty damn sure I have no appointment set up for tomorrow. I'll double check anyways. And if I do, I'll try to move it deeper in to the morning so that we don't have to end the stream short today, okay? Any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Stay safe. It's feeling grindy and choppy. Be careful. Maybe scalper mentality today, if anything, all right? Stay safe. Stick to the stop losses. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.